At the line for Los Angeles, number 14.
No good on that one. He's off on the second. And the dunk by Jones.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Here's Shepard. Inside. Here's Hendricks. Uses the glass on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
1:21 left in the first quarter. And the dunk by Jones.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot is up. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Number 21.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. From the high post. It's good.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Shepard. Down low. Puts up a deep three. That shot off the mark.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
15.
Amin Thompson, he is feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Los Angeles. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Bull. And finished off by Bull.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
To the middle. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Puts it up. Rebound Brooklyn.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
He buries it from three. 5 points in the game.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
Pass to Jones. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Here's Shepard. Off with the layup.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Thompson with it. Guarded down by Bull. Coulibaly on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Shepard. To the wing, right side. Outside Bull. Here's Hendricks. Back to Bull. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Anthony Davis going up top.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Shepard. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line to shoot free throws.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepard play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup. Quick. Oh! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Dadier. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Coulibaly. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Boy, Coulibaly can elevate, folks. That vertical is legit.
Back to Bull. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Fades away. Misses off the left iron.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Yep, that one goes. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Brooklyn making some changes. 1:43 left in the first half of this one. Now here's Miller. Still no points. Pass to Wagner. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, you don't often see Wagner exploit the defense in the mid-range, but he understood this is where it will work for me right now.
And here's Christie. Elbow shot on the way. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Outside Christie. No good on the three. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 5. And he can't jam it through. Los Angeles leading by 6.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
He drops it from range. 5 ticks left to play in the second quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top. They lead by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Nets trail by 3. Outside Maxey. Miller outside. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. So it's Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And this is why Johnson can't afford to hold back inside. Sometimes you can get through. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Puts the mark. And Maxey with the layup.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game. Nets trail by 3. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Whitmore. On the wing, Whitmore. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Outside Kuminga. Back to Coulibaly. Pass to Caruso. It's tipped. Curran with a steal. Right side Maxey. Stolen by Caruso. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
One of the best on-ball defenders in the game. The break starts because of Caruso's steal.
Maxey with it. Caruso covers. Wagner for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Maxey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Maxey's got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Out to Kuminga. Off the mark there with a 3.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Maxey. Floats one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Christie. 4-3. Stolen by Miller. And they're on the run. Duran, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
First team foul.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Buries it down low.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Whitmore. Miller on the wing. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Now here's Christie. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Christie's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Left side Bull. Picked it out of midair. To the paint.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Will it go? And finished off by Bull.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Nice shot by Christie.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Shepard with the drive. Christie with a steal. Launches a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pure from three-point range.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Sheppard for three. He's off on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Lakers on top, up by 16. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on two.
All right, fans, let's get loud.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Los Angeles leading by 16. Down low. Solid defense from Bol.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Here's Sheppard. 6 to shoot. Releases. Pass to Dadier. Here's Sheppard. To the inside. Here's the three. Connects from downtown.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Outside Eason. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here's Chris. Gets the three to fall. Christie's got 15 points here in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Brooklyn with the board.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Eason. Now Christie. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And here's Sheppard for three. Jones grabs the board.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a start, but the buckets simply will not go down.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And that one misses. For Brooklyn.
Substitution on the court.
Wagner with a steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Miller fires. Eason rips down the board. The Lakers lead by 14. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Tried to shoot. Turin with a steal. Here's Miller. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here.
First team foul.
Turin. Both hands there for a little extra.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga getting creative.
And put that on Kuminga's highlight reel. Oh, man.
Duran, the screen. Fires the three. Takes a three. Oh, the shot is off.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Lakers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
Miller. Oh, he can't connect from long distance.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And so Wagner will bring it up to the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Jordan Poole. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Maxey with it. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Lakers ball.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nets ball.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And really...
Time's up, now your body get spicy like pepper, 1-2-stepper, laid back, motivated, money go getter, never felt better, write me love letters, Megadeth tether, get over here like Scorpion, put you to sleep. Should I assist you or do you get the picture? If you don't budge, I'm gonna have to hit you with the tactics, hit you with the tactics, hit you with the tactics. Yo, the lace is loose and fist tight. I never lose it. Sun up and up all night. If I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it right. A to the R to the A to the E. What you think? I'm a state G. H is for hot, cause that's what I be. IJK, I'm cold like Slurpee. Ooh, I drop bonds. I was born with the brains and the brawn. I am the king, you're just a pawn. Who's got the high ground now, Obi-Wan? Alphabet rhymes like chicken noodle soup. Two-door beamer, pick you up in the coop. Shooting for the hoop, jiggy on the loose. Shock men
basketball here on 2K Sports. Game 2, we're bringing it to you live. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. You look at Brooklyn.
Well, they don't have any time to waste. It's a quick series. The time to act is now. If they don't bring their A game tonight, it's all over for them, plain and simple.
You take a look at Brooklyn, you feel like they'll get stronger as the series goes on.
Yeah, I mean, this is a team that makes all the necessary adjustments. They do a great job of learning from mistakes and patching up holes.
Brooklyn with the ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. PA, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Miller. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Inside. Curran with a steal. Maxey on the wing. Back to Miller. The three ball. Knocks it down from distance. Miller's got 5.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Back to Thompson. Clingan with a screen. Pass to Caruso. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Clingan's shot is off.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Caruso. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And at his size, Clingan is always an above-the-rim threat.
Pass to Miller. Driving inside. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard hitting it like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Thompson following the 3 by Brooklyn. Miller outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Caruso outside. Puts up a 3. They're in with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Miller. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Here's Clingan. Outside Coulibaly. Caruso outside. Let's go with a 3.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Some changes now for the Lakers.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Wagner with a screen. Jones with the block. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Eason. The Lakers with another miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Whitmore outside. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Jump shot is good.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Outside Eason to stop the drought. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Takes a three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets now holding a 12. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Pass to Johnson. All by himself. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pass to Hendricks. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. They set a pick. Releases from 15. And that one comes up a bit short.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Nets leading by 11. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. To the paint. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Nice shot by Christie.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Shepherd. No points yet. To the wing, right side. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Oh.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Down low. And stolen by Bol. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Shepherd. There's the three. Buries it from 3. Shepherd's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Shepherd. Lets the 3 fly. Eason pulls it in.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Inside. Bol grabs the board. Brooklyn leading by 12. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Yeah, good timing from Shepard on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Beyond the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Team second. Substitutions on the court.
Here's Shepard. To the wing on the left. Pass to Dadier. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Caruso with the bucket.
How about the quick trigger from Caruso? Love the assertive approach there.
1:36 left to play in the second quarter. And here's Shepard for three. On target from range. Shepard's gotten his third basket of the night.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around. Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
Here's Shepard. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Hendricks. From outside, off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now Caruso. Thompson in the post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Caruso. The three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Miller outside. With the drive. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Whitmore. The kick out to Maxey. To the inside. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
So we conclude the first half. Brooklyn out in front, leading by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Brooklyn leading by 10. Outside Maxey. And stolen by Caruso. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Outside Christie. Back to Kuminga. On the wing, Christie. Yep, that one goes. Christie's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
Miller outside. And stolen by Jones. It's stolen by Maxey. Pass to Miller. And here's Whitmore. Off the mark there with a three. And here's the fast break. And Kuminga throws it down.
I'm going to say that's a 10. Kuminga, yeah, he'll give you a show.
Now here's Miller. The kick out to Maxey. Nails it from 3. 10 points for him.
what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Takes the three, and it's Christie with a three.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Christie. Back to Kuminga. It's stolen by Maxey. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Miller outside. Christie with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Caruso.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Wagner. For 3. Caruso grabs the board.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Gotta pick it up.
Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Wagner with a screen. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So both teams changing it up here. It's stolen by Koulibaly. Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
The Nets with the lead. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Team second. Substitutions on the court. Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
There's a screen by Bull. To the middle. And finished off by Bull.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Shepherd. And they go to the intentional foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Third team foul. Substitution.
On defense, Los Angeles. Here's Miller. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
1:03 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To the paint. Stolen by Miller. Duran with it. Poole picks him up. Pass to Miller. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Back to Poole. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Whitmore missing. The kick out to Johnson. For the lead. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Miller. And that's not going to go. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Lakers on top, leading by 1. And time for a short break. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Lakers call timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what the Lakers coach was going over with his guys. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Here's Shepherd. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, Shepard's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Lakers trail. There's the triple. Bull grabs the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Shepherd. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. Ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Kuminga. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Here's Shepherd. There's a screen by Bull. Pass to Hendricks. The shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 1-point game. To the inside. Deflects the pass. All by himself. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And it's Shepherd missing. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Kuminga.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Miller with it. Driving in. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Eason fires. Christie outside. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson goes in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Miller with it. Now Thompson defending. Maxey surveys. Wagner! He's off from 3. The Lakers lead by 3. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
What an important hoop for Klingon.
Thompson outside. Christie outside. Outside Thompson. Here's Eason. For 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now Christie. Thompson right side. Eason outside. From downtown. Duren pulls it down. Here's Brooklyn. 8-point game. Eason with a steal. And they're pushing it up. He got it.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Miller outside. From 13 feet. Wagner. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. They've won it. Next up, conference semifinals. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they...
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican coach.